Good afternoon. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Greetings from lovely and beautiful Central Virginia. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos lately, and something I found very interesting was people visiting, mostly for the World Cup, but people are visiting the United States from Australia, the UK, Europe, maybe a few from South America and some from Africa. And I was really blown away by some of the experiences that these people have. One guy was driving a Dodge Ram pickup truck in Texas, and he just thought, this is like nothing you ever get to do in Europe. Well, they don't have vehicles that big over there for most people, but he was just blown away by how big everything was. And then there were other people who were traveling through the South, and they were blown away by how friendly everybody is. They had a huge misconception about the United States. And some of the other ones that stood out to me were when one guy got to eat at a Texas Roadhouse, and he was just blown away by the biscuits and the rolls and the steak and, bottomless refills on the soda, which you don't get that in Europe. You don't get free refills on drinks. Most of the time, they don't even have fountain drinks in Europe. They bring you a bottle of Coke or Pepsi or whatever you want. They don't even give you free water. You have to buy bottled water in a restaurant in Europe. But they were blown away by the Texas Roadhouse. Those biscuits they give you are just, they're not good for you, obviously, but they're just massive. And then if you run out, they bring you more. You just have to be careful when you go there that you don't fill up on the bread. They had some other people, and they went to a Bucc-ee's. If you've never been to a Bucc-ee's, they're all over the South in the United States. We have one in Virginia, and I think they're building one. But it's like a convenience store meets a general store meets a gas station and mates with an amusement park. It's hard to explain exactly what a Bucc-ee's is, but they have a barbecue pit in the middle of it. They sell, just about anything. You can buy clothing in there. They probably have 150 gas pumps at least. I've been to 3 different Bucc-ee's myself, one here in Virginia, and I went to one in Alabama and one in Tennessee last month on our way home from New Orleans. But I don't think they have stuff like that anywhere else in the world. I've traveled extensively throughout Europe, and they don't really have anything like that. That just, it's amazing when people come from other countries and they see that. And a lot of them couldn't believe how friendly people were. They didn't, it's not that they didn't think Americans were friendly, but they didn't think they'd be so welcoming to strangers. And I guess that's a good thing, that they got a good vision of it. But it just goes to show you that despite our problems, this country's still pretty freaking good. Overall, it's still good. And there are a lot worse places on the planet where one could live. But I just wanted to share that today. I thought that was pretty funny. The people from outside just couldn't believe how, amazing that Texas Roadhouse was and Bucc-ee's. So anyway, that's about it. Maybe I'll make a video later. I don't know.